Hey guys, and welcome to a new news episode. So yesterday there was a lot of information to talk about. It became quite a long episode. But today it's going to be another long episode because there's another great amount of new information that's coming out. It's really interesting again. We're going to start off simple here. The last post, so they made a post about the previous two team leaders as well, Sierra and Arlo. Then they made one for Cliff. The big-hearted ruffian, a kind soul but a short temper, his incredible strength and his intolerance of disloyalty can be intimidating, but he's also known for his big heart. Then we can see that Thai language is now supported by Pokemon Go. Then we get this message. Attention trainers, the limit of the Pokemon storage has now been expanded to 3,500, which is fantastic. So people were talking about the fact that they were really hoping to get more storage space before GoFest. It didn't seem to be happening, so people were starting to make guides of how to clean out your storage, how to keep enough space. But now, just before GoFest is starting, and maybe after you've already cleared some space, you can get extra storage space. So unfortunately, yes, you will have to pay coins to get the extra space. You will not get any space for free. That's unfortunate. But if you are willing to spend a little bit of money, or if you have some coins left, then you can definitely invest here, get yourself some more storage, and that will really help to make the most of the event. It will help you to save up more Pokemon, you can save up more Gible, so you can trade them later. And it's definitely a very good moment for Niantic to increase the storage. Then another big announcement. We're excited to share details on this year's Ultra Unlock bonus. There will be 32 challenges to complete throughout Pokemon Go Fest 2020. Every 8 challenges that are completed will unlock 1 Ultra Unlock event week up to a max of 3 events. Okay, a max of 3 events, but everyone will unlock 1 Ultra Unlock. So 3 times 8 is 24, so I'm not sure what the other 8 are going to be for then. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to read through it. Purchase your ticket. I think we can skip that. Make the most of your experience by using Incense. Incense activated during the event will last for 1 hour and will be even better at attracting featured Pokemon. Explore all habitats. 5 habitats, rotating each hour, so 2 hours for each habitat in total. Apparently you need to be level 10 to get the best experience out of GoFest. Yes, printed home kit, virtual team lounge, after items. Pick them up in the shop on July 23rd, 2 p.m. So they should be in the shop already. Then the Ultra Unlock details. As is tradition Pokemon Go Fest events, we're excited to unveil details of this year's Ultra Unlock bonus. Throughout day 1 of Pokemon Go Fest 2020, trainers will have 32 global challenges they can work together to complete in the Global Challenge Arena. Every 8 challenges that are collectively completed will unlock 1 additional Ultra Unlock event week, up to a total of 3 events. When Pokemon Go Fest 2020 begins, you'll be able to track Global Challenge Arena progress in the Today view. Here's what you can expect for each Ultra Unlock week. Ultra Unlock Week 1, Dragon Week. Ultra Unlock Week 2, Enigma Week. Ultra Unlock Week 3, Unova Week. Ultra Unlock Week 1, Dragon Week. If trainers complete 8 global challenges, they unlock Dragon Week. The majestic Dragon-type Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes, from the tiny Gible to the towering Alolan Executor. And this week will be their time to shine. Dragon Week will run from July 31st till August 7th. They go for the 1 p.m. this time, 1 p.m. GMT -7, so not local time zone, but 1 p.m. GMT -7, which is the standard event time that they use for a long time. So for me, it usually always means that event starts at 10 p.m. and ends at 10 p.m. I don't know what the time is for you, but I'm sure that you can relate and you remember what the normal times are. Featuring. The following Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild: Alolan Executor, Horsey, Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, and Pagan. And if you're lucky, you might find a Gible. So I hope that they don't make it too difficult here, because usually if they say this, the last couple of events, it means that there's like 1 Gible for every 2,000 spawns or something. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible to get it. So I hope to make it a little bit more accessible. Then again, it could be that there are a lot of Gibles spawning during GoFest, so you might already get yourself enough kibbles during GoFest, hopefully. The following Pokemon will be hatching from 7km eggs: Horsey, Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, and Pagan. And then Gible and Dino will also be hatching from 7km eggs, but only if you're lucky. So to me, this is already making the event sound a lot less interesting, making it too difficult. I hope they don't make it too difficult, but it sounds like they're making it too difficult to get these special Pokemon. And what else do you have then? I mean, Alolan Executor, Horsey, Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, Bagan. These are Pokemon for the people that have been playing for a long time that they don't need anymore. Okay, for new players, Dratini and Bagan, great. But for the people who have been playing for a while already, this doesn't sound like it's going to be a great event because the only interesting Pokemon have been made very tough to get. Rayquaza will be in 5-star rates, and of course it can also be shiny. Complete the timed research this week for a chance to encounter not one but 2 dinos. Okay, so you will at least be able to get 2 dinos for sure. That is good. The timed research will be available July 31st till August 7th, so that is basically the event time. The Ultra Unlock Week 2 then, Enigma Week. If trainers complete 16 global challenges, they'll also unlock Enigma Week. The featured Pokemon range from the mysterious LGM to the powerful Deoxys. They've already noted that it's only going to be the normal Deoxys version. There are 4 versions. They are only going to use the normal Deoxys version in raids. Will run from August 7, so it will immediately start when this ends. It will immediately start until August 14th. So they're going for 1 week. The following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild: Staryu, Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Lunatone, Solrock, Baltoy, Bronzor, and Elgem. The following Pokemon will be hatching from 7km eggs: Cleffa, Igglybuff, Lunatone, Solrock, and Elgem. The following Pokemon will be available in raids: Bronzong, Claydol, Bronzong, Elgem, and Unown, ULTRA, so Ultra, ULTRA. Normal form Deoxys will be in 5-star raids, and if you're lucky you might encounter a shiny normal form Deoxys. And let's not forget that here they said you can get a shiny Dino. I think I read over that. Here you can get a shiny Dino. So shiny Dino will be released. Shiny normal form Deoxys will be released. And shiny Staryu will also be released. So there's a lot of new shinies coming. Ultra Unlock Week 3 then, Unova Week. If trainers complete 24 challenges, they'll also unlock Unova Week. Seaweddle, Cottony, Emolga, and Bouffalant, originally discovered in the Unova region, will be making their Pokemon Go debut. Bouffalant will be available in New York City, USA, and the surrounding areas. Unova Week will run from Friday, August 14th till Friday, August 21st, another 1 week event starting straight after the other event. Features: the following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild and hatching from 7km eggs: Seaweddle, Cottony, and other Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region. Okay, if you're lucky you might find an Emolga. Not shiny, you might find an Emolga. Bouffalant will be appearing in the wild and hatching from 5km eggs in New York City, USA, and surrounding areas. Okay, so they definitely made Bouffalant a regional Pokemon. Because they're saying that not only will it will spawn only in USA, but it will also only hatch in the USA. So that's a bit disappointing to put out a new Pokemon that is only going to be obtainable by very few regions. And for the rest of us, we're just reading through it and we're like, yeah, that's great for them, but what about us? Rock'n'Rolla and other Pokemon originally discovered in Unova region will be available in raids. Genesect will be in 5-star raids, and if you're lucky you might encounter a shiny Genesect. Another shiny release, and then shiny Rock'n'Rolla has also been released. So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new shinies that's going to be released. So for the raids, you will only have 1 week for normal form Deoxys, and you will only have 1 week for Genesect. And then obviously 1 week for Rayquaza, but that's not a new shiny. So with the new remote raid invites possibility and the fact that you can go to certain websites, you can go to certain apps to coordinate with people all around the world. If you really want to use a lot of passes, you should be able to. Just need to make sure that you connect with these people, and then you can, nowadays you should be able to do as many raids as you want. Furthermore, if you happen to not have completed your Genesect encounter yet, then I would advise to not complete it now and wait until the shiny is released, and that might give you one more shiny chance at Genesect. That is at least what I'm going to try. So wow, a lot of new information again, guys. 5 new shinies going to be released, some new Pokemon. Unfortunately, the Buffalant is only going to be a regional. I mean, it's kind of the same like Tara's, right? So it makes sense. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff going on. And we're just gonna hope that the spawns are going to be good, that the shiny possibilities are going to spawn a lot, and that the Pokemon that are going to be rare, like Gible and Dino, are actually going to be decently accessible. So Pokemon Go Hub made an article about this post as well. We're gonna skip some parts. We can see here the shiny Dino family. So this is the normal, how they normally look like, and you can see that they become green, which is interesting. It's kind of the same as Dragonite also becoming green, right? This is the Staryu family. So I would have to say that I think that shiny Starmie looks pretty cool. And then we have Deoxys, which becomes yellow with green, a bit goldish kind of color. Looks nice. Then we got Genesect here, which becomes red. We got the Roggenrola family, which becomes quite beautiful. It's a kind of purplish color with the blue, how do you call it, spikes on top. Really awesome. What else do we have? Couple of Gaming made an infographic as well about the event. So we can see here, these are supposedly going to be the spawns for the event. Gible will be rare, 7km X, Dino will be rare, and Gible as well. New shiny forms. Timed research will give you 2 times a Dino. And here we can see the Clefairy, which can be shiny nowadays in the wild. The Staryu, which can be shiny. Baltoy. Baltoy didn't have that many events, so that could be interesting to hunt for the shiny. And we got Bronzor, which has had many chances already, and has a 1 in 60 chance. It's one of the perma boosted shinies, so it should be easy to get. We get a new Pokemon here. We get a new Pokemon LGM. That's always nice to see new Pokemon appear. So the regionals will be coming out of the eggs. I'm not sure. They haven't stated whether they are going to be both available in both regions, or if these Pokemon are going to appear only in your region from the eggs. So if Lunatone is the one spawning in your area, if you can only get Lunatone from the eggs, or if you're going to be able to get Solrock as well. Either way, they both have had many events already, so it's not that interesting, I think. Not to me. Yeah, from the raids, the Ultra Unknown. So if you're missing any of these letters, then you can do a raid. They are quite rare, Unknown. I would definitely invest 1 pass to try and get 1 new letter. You only need every letter once, obviously. Some of those letters you might already have, so check your Pokédex entries for Unknown to see which ones you already have, and the ones that you don't have, see if you can get a raid for that. And remember, you can always go to one of those sites or apps where people are going to say, we can invite you for this Unknown letter, and then you can just join there. So even if it doesn't spawn in your area, I'm sure that remotely you can still get the Unknown. Geez. What else do we have? Week 3, we got the new here. What is it? Cottony. And then we got Emolga will also be new, and it's going to be tough to get. And then we got Buffalant as well. And then we got Roggenrola and the Genesect. So they're not stating how many Roggenrola are going to spawn in the wild, but maybe you can get a decent amount of raids if that's what you would like to do. But I estimate that the chance will be 1 in 450. So not the best odds to do raids for. That's gonna cost you a lot of passes probably to try and get a shiny for this one, so I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, so what else do we have? So we got a video here from Swag Tips, which I wanted to mention quickly. And he is going over through those move rebalances that we went through yesterday for the Go Battle League. And he's talking a bit about Drift Limb and how with Hex now generating more energy, how it becomes even stronger in the Go Battle League. So you can go and check that out if you want. I'm going to go to niantic support. They're saying Bouffalant will hatch from 5 km X, not 7 km X. So if you're in one of those regions where Bouffalant is going to spawn, then you want to focus on the 5 km X instead of 7 km X. We'd also like to clarify that normal form Deoxys will feature as a part of the Ultra Lock if Enigma Week is successfully unlocked, so not the other versions. So that's unfortunate. No defense Deoxys, which is very useful in the Go Battle League, and not that many people have it. You cannot trade Deoxys because it's a mythical, so it would have been a great opportunity for people to get defense Deoxys. But no, only normal form Deoxys will be in the raids. Some things about Harry Wizard Unite. And then we are going to the Pokemon Go known issues. They are saying they have fixed some bugs. And we're going to go through it. So the delay after a missed or knocked away Pokeball. So sometimes you throw a Pokeball and you miss it or it gets knocked away. And you just stare at your screen waiting for 5 seconds for a new Pokeball to appear. So you can throw. Now this issue is resolved and you should get your new Pokeball instantly. So that's fantastic if that is fixed before Go Fast. That will make you go faster, fasten your pace, so that's definitely good. Soft lock after tapping on Pokemon that no longer can be encountered on the map. The app may be responding after tapping on Pokemon Go, may stop responding on Pokemon that no longer appeared on the map. Okay, so that's resolved. So we talked about this before also, that lately during Community Day example for me, my game crashed a lot. So now they have resolved this issue. So you should get less screen freezes. You shouldn't need to restart your app as often now. Both resolved, that's great. Oh, this is timed research section sometimes disappears after tasks are completed. The timed research section sometimes disappears after completing tasks and does not reappear until the app is restarted. Is also resolved. Invite friends are removed from the raid if all Pokemon in the battle party faint during the battle. So if you faint during a battle where you were invited remotely, you go back to the map screen and then you have to rejoin during nearby. But now it's resolved and you should just go to the lobby and you can rejoin. Visual bug, invited friends who rejoin the raid battle are requested to use another raid pass. So this was an issue mainly if you only had one pass, you throw it in and then you get kicked out somehow, you want to rejoin, but the game says you need a pass. So you would need to actually buy a pass so you could get back in. But now this problem has been solved, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. You no longer need at least one pass. You can just, with 0 passes you will be able to rejoin from now on. Once you've updated this. After completing a raid battle through a friend invitation, the invitation may remain in the nearby menu. That's also resolved. So once the raid is completed, usually the Pokemon bar on your right bottom would remain gold, and if you go to nearby, the raid would still be there, and it would just say 0 seconds for the lobby. And it would only go away once the raid boss was actually away. But now this problem is resolved, and once you finish the raid, you will no longer have that gold bar, you will no longer have that invitation for 0 seconds. It's also good. So avatars don't show up properly in the raid lobbies, is still investigating. The Pokemon Go app becomes unresponsive to user input after using a berry in an encounter, is resolved. So no problems using berries. So they resolved many of the big issues. We just gotta hope that when they say resolved, it actually means resolved. We'll have to see that, but it sounds great. And all just before Go Fest to make that a better experience. So props to them. Go Battle League then. This is interesting. In trainer battles, when charge attacks occur at the same time, they call this CMP, I believe. of CMP means combat power, who has the higher attack. Well, either way, if you do a charge attack at the same time, then you shouldn't be able to switch. But the last month or so, if you do it at the same time, the first one can switch when the attack comes in. So the other person obviously cannot stop their attack, but then the opponents can decide if they want to catch the attack with a different Pokemon, which is a bit of an unfair advantage. But this is resolved. So if you're doing the attack at the same time, then you're both forced to stay in until both charge attacks are completed. But the adventure-related issues are still investigating. So no need to read through that. Okay, Pokeminers then. New APK is starting to roll out, stay tuned. Minor update, don't expect too much, they're saying. Jesse and James icons have been added in this update, so you can see here, here Jesse is not appearing, but in the new update their icon is showing up in your journal. Alright. Aside from Jesse and James, only other notable changes were some updates to tapping and accepting raid invites. But we continue. So storage space is live. GoFest t-shirt and visor were just updated in the Game Master. Could be, we'll see them go live soon. Scrolled all the way to the end. Now scroll back. Sort order for GoFest. Clothing is fixed. New clothing is live and it's fixed. Okay. And then we're gonna go to this big data mine. It highlights Go Battle Day Pidgey, Go Battle League bonuses, Magikarp Community Day, GoFest updates, clothing, new cities, quest tags updates, Ultra Unlock, 5-part quest, a possible AR scanning quest. Okay, Go Battle Day Pidgey. Looks like the next Battle Day is going to be featuring Pidgey. So we talked yesterday about the fact that 2 events were announced, and besides that also the Flying Cup. So either 2 or 3 events in total. And one of these events is going to be the Pidgey Battle Day. There's also a reference to a Go Battle Night. Not so sure if those are 2 separate events or all both related to Pidgey. Battle Night seems a bit strange, but maybe for people who are, I don't know, working throughout the night and then can battle in their breaks. Okay, Pidgey featured in Go Battle League. 2 times catch charges for Pidgey. So we'll have to see how long this Go Battle Day is going to last. They do call it a day. Does that mean it's going to be 24 hours? We're not sure. It might be just a 3-hour event. But if it is an entire day and Pidgey will be spawning a lot, then this is a good opportunity to gather some Stardust. Go Battle League bonuses. 2 times reward for the Go Battle League. 2 times rank reward. 2 times win reward in Stardust for Go Battle League. So for the Go Battle Day Pidgey, if this is related to it, then not only will you be getting more Stardust for catching Pidgey, but you will also be able to get more Stardust by competing in the Go Battle League. Unclear if it's related to Pidgey. Magikarp Community Day. You can see they already are doing the 5 photo bombs, more Magikarp spawns, Community Day called Magikarp, and a ticket for a special release story available in shop making a splash. So if you even already made the special research for it, then I'm sure that they're not going to change it. So it seems like Magikarp Community Day is truly going to happen. And this will actually be the second Magikarp Community Day, because right at the start of Community Days, it was the first or second Community Day. I'm not sure if Pikachu was first or if Magikarp was first, but it was one of the first Community Days ever. And it seems that they've decided to recycle Community Days now. They're going to do the same Community Days that we've already had in the past. So for new people, for new players, this could be interesting. But I just don't think that anybody who has been playing for a while is interested in a Magikarp Community Day. The one thing that they can do is they can of course give Gyarados a special move. And if this special move is going to be relevant in PvP, then it might cause some more interest for the event. Gyarados is already a very decent Pokemon, good Pokemon actually, in the Go Battle League. Very usable in the Premier Cup for the Master League. One of the meta Pokemon you might even say. So if it's going to get a special kind of move that's going to boost its Go Battle League performance even more, then that could cause some interest for the event. But looking just at the shiny form, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate to me that they went with Magic Alchemy today. Clothing, the Victini shirt that we found a little while ago had some text updates for the shop. 3 new cities, Bengaluru, Delhi and Mumbai, added to the GoFest challenge. GoFest text updates, both days of GoFest had minor text updates to the quest dialogue, but the concept is the same. Check them out here, spoilers obviously. So that is the post that I said previously that I was not going to go through, because it's very much a spoiler to the entire storyline of GoFest. Apparently some minor text updates were done to them, but as they're saying here, the concept is the same, so I'm not going to go through that. Ultra Unlock bonus 2020, part 1 till 5. So the Ultra Unlock will be a 5-part quest by the looks of it. Some things to the AR scanning, and the Flying Cup. Wow, what a lot of information again today. Finally, I have this lead duck article, and if you are interested to use some incubators during GoFest, then we can see this box sale breakdown. We can see that the total value, you can get a 49% discount for the Ultra Box. But if you go for the Adventure Box, which includes 14 super incubators, some Lucky Eggs, some incubators, normal incubators, so that's 18 incubators in total, and some star pieces. So if you get a 61% discount, which is a pretty good deal, I think. So if you're interested in using the incubators, you might want to buy one of these boxes, and if there happens to be 1 hour of boosted starters for catching Pokemon, you can use the star pieces as well. So this could be a good deal for you to buy the Adventure Box for Pokemon Go Fest. No word yet on what's going to be from the eggs during Go Fest. We talked through all of the egg hatches for the events after Go Fest that we need to unlock with Go Fest. But during the 2 Go Fest days, there's no word on what kind of Pokemon are going to hatch from the eggs. However, looking at previous Go Fest and Safari Zone events, it is likely that there are going to be interesting eggs, probably 2-kilometer eggs, hatching a lot of interesting Pokemon. So yeah, I would definitely try to keep looking at what's going to happen in New Zealand. When the egg pool comes out, you can decide if you want to go hardcore for the eggs or not. But at least put yourself in a position where you are able to quickly buy the incubators you need for GoFest if it turns out to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to keep this episode like this, and I'm going to make a separate episode of some preparation and some tips for GoFest, because I'm also going to go through some spoilers in that episode, but I will tell you when. But yeah, this episode is again already very long. A lot of interesting new information, 3 new events announced, 5 new shinies, a couple of new Pokemon, a lot to look forward to for the coming weeks. So I will see you in the next episode for the preparation for GoFest. And yeah, thank you for watching.